Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here along with Brandon Swanson. We're back, another week of picks. I don't have to make some joke about how, it's another week. Oh, it's this. Oh, Brandon's back. We're making picks for college football, and let's get right into it. We got 5 games for you guys. The first two, coming from the SEC. First one up, the big one this week, Texas A&M, Alabama. Who you got, Brandon, even though I know who you're going to pick?
Two really good teams, 2 undefeated teams. I think Texas A&M has definitely been a surprise this year at how well they've been. I think Trevor Knight's been really good as the leader of this offense. On the other side for Alabama, Jalen Hurts. He's been so good. Alabama with the win in this one, buddy.
This one, we talked about this in the Primetime Podcast this week. So if you guys want to hear our more in-depth thoughts, go check out the podcast either on YouTube or Blog Talk Radio. That link is right down below. But I got to go with Alabama, even though the way I see this game going, it's going to be a close game, like a 27-20, 28-21 kind of a game, maybe even 27-24, that kind of tough, close game. It's going to come down to the defenses. Which offense can get a little bit going? Who can make the other defense pay? That's who's going to win this one. But I wanted to pick Texas A&M a little bit, but then there's a part of me that goes, Ricky, what are you, stupid? You never pick against Alabama when they're undefeated. Going with Bama in this one. The next SEC game we're picking, Arkansas and Auburn. Auburn is now coming up. They're now a formidable foe, but I like the Razorbacks in this one. Didn't pick them last week, bit me in the butt. Didn't pick them early in the year, they bit me in the butt. This time I'm going to pick you, Brett Bielema. I'm picking your Razorbacks. Don't let me down.
Yeah, Arkansas, I mean, everyone saw how well they played against Ole Miss, and they actually got the upset win in that game this past weekend. And then Auburn. I mean, people know that Auburn is not that good this season. People know that Auburn is still on their way trying to get back to where they were a couple of years ago, which was pretty good, which was a formidable opponent. I don't think they're a formidable opponent this week. I think they're just an SEC team that's at the bottom of the barrel. You got to go Arkansas.
How about the next one we've got? Big 12 matchup, TCU, West Virginia. Who you got? What do you think?
You know, both these teams in a division that, again, we talk about it, just one big division because there aren't separate sides of the conference. It's just the Big 12. And we talked about this more in depth, too, on the Primetime Podcast this week. Neither of these teams impressed me, even with West Virginia being undefeated. But because West Virginia is undefeated, you got to go West Virginia.
I'm going to go upset in this one. I'm going TCU. I'm going to be a little bit bold. Mainly because then if West Virginia loses, they can hopefully lose to either Baylor or Oklahoma, and then we don't have to talk about the Big 12 being a part of the college football playoff. But I'm going to go upset this week. How about Wisconsin, Iowa? I'm not quite sure who I'm going to pick, so I'm going to throw it to you first.
Well, this Wisconsin team, they are a team that has been very, very good, and they've been very good. We've kind of known who they are since that big win against Michigan State, 30-6, a blowout win. And I think that for Wisconsin, this is a team that you look at, they just lost to Ohio State, but played them so well, took them to overtime. I think that for Wisconsin, they get the win in this one. Last year, I don't know if we say that because Iowa was a different team last season. They're a different team coming into this year. They don't have the same people they had last year, and they have some injuries. Wisconsin's going to roll in this one.
And that's the hard reason why I still don't know right now who I'm going to pick because Wisconsin, can I ask you a question about Wisconsin?
Sure.
Why in overtime is it first down, you know you're not going to get anything on that Ohio State defense in overtime. Why are you running the ball? I get the whole, you got to keep them honest. It's overtime. Don't waste it down. Why are you running the ball?
They probably just want to establish, see if they can come out, get a couple of yards just to start it off and see how it goes. I'm not sure.
I didn't get it. The good thing, though, for Hornibrook, he's not going to see a line like the Ohio State line in this game, so he won't have to pump fake, I'm going to hold it, and then get sacked to end the game in overtime. Iowa, you're right. This isn't the same Iowa team we saw last year. I'm actually going to do something I haven't done all year. I picked Michigan State. I picked LSU. I picked Michigan. I picked Ohio State. Go Badgers. I'm going to pick the Badgers in this one. First time I picked them all year. Now they're going to lose. And then the last one is Ole Miss LSU. Brandon, another SEC matchup because The Miami-Virginia Tech game are kind of like, and then we decided on this one instead. Who you got?
I like Ole Miss. I like their offense. I think that their offense is going to be able to put up points all day long for LSU. I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with that.
I'm going to go Ole Miss as well, only because with LSU, we are recording these earlier in the week. I'm not sure if Leonard Fournette, A, if he plays, or B, if he does play, how effective he's going to be against Ole Miss. I'm going to pick Ole Miss, even though they've burned me twice. Burned me against Bama, burned me last week against Arkansas. Usually when I pick them, I lose, so sorry, Swanee, you might be taking a loss this week from Ole Miss, but this is where you guys come in. Let us know down below, who do you got in these games? What are going to be the best games here? What's a game that maybe we didn't pick that you just want to talk about? Let us know down below in the comment section. Also, in the description is the rest of the picks from the MVP guys at mostvaluablepodcast.com. Mark, Dave, Sean, Mike, that's the rest of them, right? They all made picks in these games. See our records, see who they got. Let us know what you think about their picks as well, either down below or at mostvaluablepodcast.com. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. And as always, Patreon page. Check out that Patreon page. It's right here. We want to do cooler things. That's how you can help support the channel. But now, as always, have a good day, everybody.